This is big, breaking, emergency, and tragic news. We are seeing over 150,000 cattle could be dead from this situation that is going on in Texas. We are seeing multiple counties completely engulfed from this fire in North Texas, and we are seeing entire towns wiped off the face of the earth right now. Hundreds and hundreds of homes, bare minimum, have been destroyed and burned. People are saying that they're shocked to come back to their properties, and people were saying they were shaking to see their home and to come back, and they're devastated. They did not expect this at all. They did not expect this. They had moments to run out of their home, grab whatever they could, and they were saying they have regrets not being able to get the things they want out of their home. All right, that's what's happening in Texas right now. Entire towns are gone, and entire ranches and farms are gone as well. And these farms and ranchers, they might not ever recover. They might not ever come back. These could have been generational farms, generational ranches, and they might not be able to come back from this major loss that we are seeing here. They could have lost their entire herd of cattle and their entire farm as well. This is what's happening in Texas right now. Major tragedy, and it's devastating, right? This is turning out to be the second largest fire in U.S. history and the largest in Texas state history on record, right? It has burned over 1 million acres in Texas alone, and it is moving into Oklahoma and has burned over 31,000 acres in Oklahoma, right? That was yesterday, and it's probably burned 100,000 more in Oklahoma, all right? That is the Smokehouse Creek fire. It is encompassing fully 3 different counties in Texas, all right? And really quick, guys, hit it up for me down there. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. I'm posting these videos every single day for you guys, keeping you updated on this big breaking news. All right, so here are the 3 counties that are being affected. Hemp Hill County in Texas, all right? They are under a complete fire. Essentially, the entire county is covered right now. Look at this fire map here. It is covering Hemp Hill County, Texas, Roberts County, Texas, and Hutchinson County, Texas are pretty much completely engulfed in flames right now, right? This is an active live situation, burning over 1 million acres and 1,700 square miles large. All right, very serious, right outside of Amarillo, Texas, right on the panhandle near Oklahoma. But you can see here, there are 136,336 cattle and calves in Hemp Hill County, and that entire county is completely engulfed in flames right now. 136,000 cattle gone in this county potentially, all right? In Roberts County, 20,510 cattle and calves in Roberts County, Texas, completely engulfed in flames. And also Hutchinson County, Texas, 19,695 cattle and calves are in Hutchinson County that are being threatened by this fire. All right, so we could see over 150,000, that's around 175,000 cattle right there. We could see 150,000 cattle easily gone from this. All right, check out this video of these cows running actively from this fire. Very serious, very serious. So we could see major problems at the beef and cattle supply chain, and we could see prices rise as well. And this is wiping out entire towns as well. All right, Fritch, Texas has been hit hardest by this. There are lots of small towns that have been hit by this as well, but Fritch, Texas has about 20,000 people in Hutchinson County, and they have had hundreds and hundreds of homes have been burnt to the ground in Fritch, Texas. That's what the emergency management coordinator has announced, right? They're saying multiple structures have been destroyed in the city as well, and they are saying that there are mass power outages and mass gas outages. And they're saying, quote, most infrastructure for power should be likely back on tomorrow. All right, so they're saying that they're trying to rebuild the infrastructure and the cables to get it back on tomorrow for people, but there's also major gas outages as well, because they probably had to turn off these pipelines during this fire so they didn't explode. All right, and people's homes are being devastated, wiped out. People are going back to nothing. They're showing up. They're saying that they are showing up to their home and they're shaking, right? That's what I was reading people saying, because they were so shocked that their home was gone, that they lived in. It was there, and very suddenly, within 24, 48 hours, you're being told this fire is out of control, it's massive, and your home that you lived in your entire life is gone, right? So very devastating for these local communities. This fire has also made its way to Oklahoma, and we are seeing multiple homes burn there in multiple different counties as well. Multiple homes burn in Beaver County, Roger Mills County, and Ellis County inside Oklahoma. So this is spreading. This is very dangerous. This could spread into Kansas as well. And this smoke is going to be blowing east, right? The wind is blowing east right now. It's blowing up into Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, Tennessee. All right, that area is going to have a ton of wildfire smoke. If this is a wildfire, supposedly this broke out extremely fast, and it's very suspicious what's going on and the targeting of it. Hundreds of thousands of cattle are being affected by this. So make sure you guys are getting prepared and getting ready. Make sure you know your evacuation route for your area. If there's a fire, where would you evacuate? Where would you go? Where are the roads near you, and could you get out, right? If it's coming from any different direction, make sure you have an evacuation route. Make sure you have a little bug out bag to leave, and maybe think about a few valuable things that you would bring in a situation like this. And especially your animals, your pets, you need to make accommodations for things like that. And maybe even your farm animals, putting them in cages, putting them in trailers, things like that, to get them out of there and get them to safety. All right, because this is a major hit to our food supply, and this could happen anywhere. These fires could pop up anywhere. We've seen Maui, we've seen Lahaina, we've seen how suspicious these fires can be and how fast they can grow. This is dangerous, extremely dangerous, how this just popped up within 72 hours, became this massive fire, and extremely suspicious as well, right? But wildfires do spread fast out there. It's extremely dry near Amarillo. It's just straight up desert, very hot, and it's windy out there too. All right, so it will spread, but where did this fire come from? Who started it? How did the fire start? It didn't just spontaneously combust. Somebody had to start this fire somehow. And even when they have these fires, they're normally small. They normally only cover maybe 100 acres, 1,000 acres, and then they're able to shut it down. Whenever they have these little fires, somebody accidentally started a fire, something along these lines. But this spread extremely fast. It's very abnormal and very suspicious, and we want answers. All right, the biggest New Mexico fire in state history was actually started by the U.S. Forest Service from a controlled burn that got out of control, and they mistakenly apparently caused the largest one in New Mexico state history. That was just a few years ago. All right, so please hit it up for me down there. All right, people need to know about these warnings. People need to know what's going on in Texas, and they need to be getting prepared. This is spreading, all right? Let me give you guys a quick chick update really fast, because this is critical to our food supply. All right, this is part of our food supply. This is why we need to be filling in the gaps with our own things we are growing, with our own food, with our own vegetables, with our own animals, because they will fill in the gaps when these emergencies happen, right? If something ever happens with chickens, with eggs, we have a bunch of chickens, we have a bunch of eggs, we're good, right? But with beef, we're not as insulated. We don't have any cows right now, right? So one of these things. We are going to be affected by this. That's why it's critical to know your local farmers and know your local ranchers as well. We just moved here recently, so we're getting our claws dug in, all right? But it's important. These communities are important, and we can provide eggs. Somebody else can provide beef, milk. We can trade, you know what I mean? We can provide meat birds. They can provide beef. These are the things that we can do when these systems are down, if there's a big emergency, a big event with our supply chain, with our food supply, with our society. All right, so thank you guys. Make sure you're getting prepared. Go check out my video I posted earlier today, and I hope you have a big old blessed day.